Hated seasons. Hated seasons. She hated seasons. Hated seasons. Jody girl. Oh, thank you, Jody girl. I'm okay. Just take one day at a time. Uh, you know, what a mess. What a mess. What a mess, Jody. Hey, Mr. Will. How have you been? Well, I went live last night. Was it last night or the night before? And I'm all right. Grab my coffee. I mean, I'm not all right, but I'm all right, you know? I'll be okay. What happened? Why a mess? Here, let me get the phone up close. Because in the eyes of everybody in Mississippi, I'm nobody. I'm just a boyfriend. I'm a nobody, according to the eyes of Mississippi and Lolly's family member, or whoever. I heard it from a third party. The funeral guy says I'm nobody, but then the funeral called me back up. First I'm nobody, then they call me back up and say, well, the family doesn't want to nothing to do with it. They don't want nothing to do with it with the burial. They want nothing to do with it. So now all of a sudden I became somebody when it came time to pay. So I dished out like $3,000, well, $2,000 something, because I had to be a prick not to do it, right? But her own brother, apparently, and her sister-in-law, who have enormous amounts of money, so much money they have more money than God, wouldn't pay for the funeral. So a poor man, as myself, had to go and had to charge to pay for the funeral. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Yeah, Lolly left me in a mess. Her beloved dog, who she loved, her beloved dog. She loved the dog. She loved the dog. Dave, I'll go on your channel in a little bit. She loved the dog, and the hired help stole the dog. Stole the dog. I promised Lolly I would take care of that dog if anything happened to her. And now I can't get a hold of the hired help. She won't. She refuses my phone calls, and she has the dog. Who she was charging Lolly $100 a day to take care of the dog. $100 a day to take care of the dog while Lolly was in a hospital. It's not like she likes the dog or cared about the dog, but now all of a sudden she has a dog and refuses. I called the sheriff's office. They don't give a fuck. Nobody fucking cares down there. I called up a few lawyers. They're dumb as they're dumb as a box of rocks down there. The attorneys down there, nobody cares. Or I said, well, how much? Oh, well, you're just a boyfriend. You're just a boyfriend. That's what I hear. So I have little help. I'll take care of it in a second. I can't get rid of this rogue mod either, man. I can't get rid of this rogue mod. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. This rogue mod is a weirdo, man. I hope he dies. I hope this rogue mod dies a terrible death. I hope he dies a terrible death. I hope this rogue mod dies a terrible death. Because nobody has a wrench in the back. Fucker. Nobody has a wrench in the back. Huh?
You're not paying attention. I was pulled in and you backed out.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Look at you. You can't even drive.
You got him?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Come on over here.
Come on, man.
Come on over here.
I'm right here.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Right here. I double dare you. Come on. You're a punk. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry. Another punk. Another punk. Somebody's fucking with my channel, man. Somebody's fucking with my channel. I gotta fix it. Of course I got out. The guy comes up to my vehicle wanting to fight me. Come right up to me. The punk. He says, come on, get out of the vehicle, get out of the vehicle, get out of the vehicle. He come up to me, get out of the vehicle. I get out of the vehicle. And he says, I says, all right, I'm out of the vehicle. He says, well, I'm right here. Well, you're the one that told me to get out of the vehicle, you motherfucker. Little punk. What a punk. What a punk. And the cop is watching right across the street. The fucking cop is watching right across the street. I didn't give a fuck. I'm telling you. The background is he pulled in the parking lot so fucking fast, I almost hit him. So I honked the horn. He jumped out. Hey, motherfucker, come on back over here, motherfucker. Come on over here, motherfucker. And he walks up to my vehicle. You seen it. And I'm like, get out of here. Get out of the van. I got out. He took a look at me, and his face turned kind of white. He ain't going to do nothing. I would pound that fucker and go to jail. Cocksucker. Fun in the sun. We got a cocksucker in here blocking everybody again. Fun in the sun. Good morning, anyway. Did you see how fucked up that guy was? The kid. Did you see how fucked up the kid was? He's a kid. I'm old enough to be his fucking father. I'm old enough to be that fucking kid's father, and he's gonna come and fight me? He wouldn't win. He wouldn't win. What is it with these short guys? These short guys, I'll tell you, they really try to act tough. He was shorter than me. Did you see how much shorter he was than me? They really try to act like they're tough. I guess to make up for their shortness. Ha! I think I got him. I think I got the rogue mod. I think I got the rogue mod. Sammy. Sammy. Sam the dog killer. Sam the dog killer. Think I got him. Who's Sammy? Sammy the dog killer. Did I get out of my car? Of course I got out. Somebody's going to threaten to punch me in my face, and I get out of my vehicle. I'll punch you in your face. Come on out. Get out. Get out. Of course I'm going to get out. And then what happened? What'd he do? What'd he do? What'd he do? What did he do? What did he do? There's cameras all up around that store, and the police station is right across the street. And I wasn't very prepared to go to jail. But I'm telling you, the first free fucking son of a bitch that throws a punch at me, my fist will be ready. I didn't care if I went to jail. If he would have thrown a fucking punch, I would have cleaned his clock. If you're going to go tell somebody, if you're going to come up to somebody's vehicle and tell them, oh, come on out. I dare you. Come on out. Come on out. Come on out. You come on out here. And then you come out and they don't do nothing. That tells me. And there was a cop just sitting in a car watching the whole fucking thing. I didn't give a fuck. I'm not going to put up with that shit from a punk. Now that everybody's timed out by Sammy, or maybe somebody's trying to set Sammy up. Maybe Sammy didn't do it. Anybody typing or what? Did we get them? Good morning, guys. Does Lolly lie about you getting everything? I don't know. It's not like a silver bullet. Oh, here. She died last week. Here's all the money and everything. It's not like that. Just a second. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry too. Oh, look at that panda bear. driving around. Medical bills. She had full insurance. She had full insurance for her medical bills. All I'm saying, the only thing I'm not happy about, a couple things. She wasn't smart enough to make a will up, apparently, or have any kind of protection even for herself. Because Lolly passed away, and I had to pay for the funeral. That's all I know. I mean, it's not like why didn't Lolly just leave money for her funeral if that was, like, here, John, this is for my funeral, here's 5,000. Give me a nice funeral or something, or here's 10,000. Can you use it? Why wouldn't she put that upon death or do something like that? Why would she fucking more or less say, fuck, she's fucking herself, you know what I mean? She actually fucked herself. Well, not really, because I paid for it. But she could have really been fucked over, But why wouldn't she do that for herself? It wouldn't be doing it for me, even that, Now, does she have a will somewhere and and I mean, maybe there's some kind of will or there's some kind of testament somewhere. I don't know. She never said anything to me about it. And this aide, this thief, stole her dog and stole jewelry and charged her $1,000 a week to take care of her when she wasn't even around. This fucking aide, and took all the papers, all personal papers. What right does she have to do any of that? See, Lolly and I had a relationship you wouldn't understand. But for Lolly, if she left me in this position like that, which she could have, because when she found out I was talking to Noodles, and she still was in half decent shape, when she found out I was talking to Noodles, her hatred for Noodles could have took me off of everything. That's how much she hates Noodles. That she could have said, "Oh, you want to talk to Noodles, motherfucker? I'll get the last laugh." That's the kind of person Lolly was. That's the kind of person Lolly was. I know her. I know how she does things. She couldn't care less about anything. If she knew I was talking to Noodles, because Duckling, let me tell you something, Duckling. I have her phones. One of them is locked, but one is not. And I'm going to go over and see if you wrote anything, any kind of emails, any of that, Duckling, and find out just what you did or what you were saying or anybody else. Duckling. That's why you haven't been coming around. You know what you did. No, Kitten Rat. No, she didn't. Kitten Rat, you keep it up. You keep doing what you're doing. Keep on with your lies and your slander and everything, what you're doing, Kitten Rat. She did get me in the end. What do you mean, Kitten Rat? Whether she wrote it or not, she got me in the end. It's obvious, isn't it? She got me in the end. I proved a better person though because I paid for her funeral. So of course she was going to get me. I talked to Noodles. That's all it took. That's all it took for Duckling to hate my fucking guts, and for German Lady for a whole month, and others like them. I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to fight with the guy all and go to court and go through all this legal shit and wind up costing me or him or both of us big fines or maybe jail time in Jersey? I mean, what do you want me to do? Of course I had to talk to him. It's what's best. It was what's best for both of us. You know, Lolly and others like her. Oh, don't drop. Well, I didn't see anybody else then go file charges. I mean, if he did all this to Lolly and all that, how come she didn't go file charges? Why let me do all the dirty work and all that? I mean, let's face it. I'm not trying to fucking. But the fact is the fact. I mean, if she wanted to get Noodles so bad, why didn't she fucking go and do it? Why put me up to the dirty work and tell me don't drop this and keep going and I mean, she wasn't financing anything with me to fucking help me out or nothing. Maybe she did write that. Maybe she did write that. For what? Because I talked to Noodles? So she'd rather give everything. She'd rather give everything to the state than to me. To give me anything because I talked to Noodles. So that's my punishment. Who's kids cats? She wasn't very smart, that's for sure. It's going to take me a year's worth of picking scrap up to pay for that fucking funeral bill. 1 year. It'll take me a year to pay that fucking bill. And when she was in a hospital and all that, and I went up while she's over there, I financed all that. She didn't help me out. I paid for all the gas and all that. All that was about $900. The gas, the expense, everything. They go back and forth. Number 3, she helped pay for this van, not for me. It was for her because because Lolly says, "Oh, you can come up and visit me with the van." So every time she was in a hospital, I'd have reliable transportation to go up there and visit her. That was for her, actually. All the times I went up there, it cost me about $3,000. $3,000 for funeral, $3,000 for expenses to go back. There's the $7,000 she gave me right there. There's $6,000 right there. So really, what I put out for the funeral and all the gas and tolls and all that, and going back and forth over there, really, that's the $7,000 right there. So actually, it's a wash. It's a wash. What's going on here? Donate her body to science. You're right. The interest. I forgot about that. Hey, King. Best tennis player. What's going on, buddy? What is going on? The fuck is this thing? Look, these tires aren't even a year old. Look. My tires are worn down from them trips, them back-to-back trips to Mississippi. My front tires are trash. They're worn down to the threads. And they're not even that old. That's $400 more I'm going to have to spend. I'm fucked. Plus, I got 4 court cases coming up. I'm fucked, dude. Mark, you want to come up? Smash Lolly. I think I got the rogue mod. You know who it was? Sam. Sam the dog killer. Lolly was a master troll. She's still trolling everybody. What's going on right now? It's a troll. Without her being here, it's one big troll. One definition of a troll is to give the illusion to make somebody believe something that's really not there. Do you know what I mean? If you can give somebody an illusion to believe something that's really not taking place, that's a troll. So the illusion that there's money and all this kind of stuff and you got to wait for it, the illusion, in other words, this could still be a troll, even in her death. She arranged it so everybody's going to be talking about her. So it could be. Lolly's life was YouTube. So is it one big troll? Is it still a troll or what? I mean, obviously, there's no funeral money, right? Because I had to fork it out. I mean, at least, damn, have some fucking money for your funeral. I mean, if your own fucking brother, what kind of brother does she have? If it's true, I heard it secondhand. I don't even know what to believe. If it's true that her brother didn't want to pay for a funeral, what kind of family you got? Jesus. What a mess. Lolly will go down as one of the big time trolls that there ever was. if I was with somebody that long, and all that, and the kind of relationship we had off of YouTube, which was all the time on the phone, and if somebody stuck with me when I was sick and all that, like I did with her, I mean, I would give them something, even like maybe $5,000 or something, like here, for my own funeral. You know what I mean? I'd at least, if I had all that money, I'd at least give, I'd at least give, say here, for myself at least, here's the money, that way I'm not burdening you. That's what I would do, like, and give them something. I mean, I don't want the whole fucking fortune. I wouldn't give somebody, but I'd make sure that, out of respect, you know what I mean? It's out of respect. I know I couldn't do that, but apparently people can. I mean, what's the garbage smelling like? This is yeah, a very, very terrible situation, but I didn't have to pay for that fucking funeral. I could have said fuck that. But I'm not like that, I'm not like, I'm a giving person. I certainly couldn't put a burden like that on anybody, Apparently she didn't give a fuck, I guess. I would say it'll take like another 3 months to find all the answers out. At the most, I'd say 3 months to find all the answers we're looking for. You and Noodles both have a history in the garbage work. Do you know we're cousins? You didn't know we're cousins, did you? Carlos? You didn't know we're cousins. We're distant cousins. Waffles, I am in Jersey. It's unsafe over there. It's very unsafe for me to be over there. I got this fucking aide over there trying to fucking stalk me over there worried about every move I make. It's all fucking connected over there. I mean, I'm over there. I don't have any. I don't have any support over there. You know what I mean? I don't know anybody. As far as they're concerned, I'm just a Yankee. Who's this Yankee coming over here to the South, the deep South, trying to throw his weight around, you know? I'm a nobody. As I was told, I'm a nobody. Yeah, to them, I'm just a Yankee coming over here, and I could smell trouble. I could smell trouble. I went to the police. They have sheriffs. I went to the sheriffs about all the shit that got stolen or whatever. And the good old boys over there looked at me like I'm a Yankee or something. Like, so what brings you down here? How long you staying for? I felt like I was fucking Rambo or something. You know what I mean? And getting the runaround. I called attorneys up. Like, how much? They didn't even want to fucking listen to me. Meanwhile, this bitch has all connections over there because she lives over there that stole everything. They didn't want to hear anything I had to say or whatever. They took a report. The dog, I get no answer about the dog from the sheriffs. I sent them emails. They don't respond to me. The aide says he shouldn't even be on the property. Lolly knew and wanted me on the fucking property while she was in the hospital. And it's fucking aide, nothing but the hired help that neglected Lolly, tried to get me like thrown out of her place. So I had to get a motel room for like 3 weeks. I couldn't do that. But it didn't work. I just got to stay there. But I mean, that aide was creating a lot of fucking problems. You know what I mean? And I could smell trouble. I had to get the fuck out of there. The good old boys club down there. The good old boys club. Yes. Lolly loved that dog. I promised Lolly I would take care of that dog if anything happened to her. So what did the aide do? While she was in the hospital, she charged Lolly $100 a day to take care of it. $100 a fucking day for a little poodle. And Lolly paid for the food. She didn't care about that fucking dog. It was all about money. And now she won't give me the dog or reach out to me about the dog or nothing. Fucking bitch. She's like 31 years old. She's a real fucking bitch, man. shred is 140 a ton. Got this shit all over me now, look. Marilyn Mike, what's going on?